my dream from the past, I think 6 months, last year, November, October, this has been my dream since then, right? And like, this is you asking me something. That was my dream, being in front of you, my mentor, okay? I'm a doctor, I'm a dental surgeon, and I have a full-time job at a hospital in Chittorgarh city in Rajasthan. And, I began my journey from a place of really feeling hopeless. Okay, that's the real word for me, because when I came, saw you on Instagram, I had just one thing for me, that was, I don't know what's the meaning of life right now for me. And I'm just 30 years. That time I was just 29 years. So I was just 29 and I was just wondering, what is the point of this life? That's where I began.
Oh, that's how you began. And then what happened after that?
After that, it just has been something that I can say, when you get in that flow, right? And you just get into that flow and everything just starts getting served to you on a platter, right? And that platter actually you brought to me with all the amazing courses that you got me. And each after each, I just kept taking the action to be in your energy, to be in the energy of our beautiful community. And then came MDC, right? So that was like life changing, and this is who I am today after MDC, I'll say.
Oh, wow. So you started with very basic. You started with 5-day $1 million morning. Then you took the advanced course of Rise and Shine. Then on money, law of attraction for money. Then you graduated towards Ho'oponopono healing, and then coming to the $1 million coach training. That you, at what time you decided that you also want to become a coach, because you're a doctor already? So yeah, take us through that.
So I decided even before I knew that, MDC exists. I think I had seen one of your coaches, Sushmita's interview, right? And that day I had seen Hall of Fame interview of yours with her. You guys were talking, and I don't even remember listening to the entire thing. All I remember is I just want to be there. That was way back in September 29th or something. That's when I had written in my diary that this is my goal statement. I want to be impacting lives as a life coach and as a healer. And after that, it was just coming, MDC ka launch, I was just there. And for MDC launch, I really want to share this part, that for MDC launch, I was just in the webinar for waiting for the payment link. I wasn't even waiting, I need to listen what you're saying. No, I was just there to get the payment link and make the payment for it.
So basically, of course, you saw me and Sushmita talking, and you were inspired that I also want to, do something like this. But at that time, did you know what a coach does? What is the main objective, or about life coaching per se? Did you know anything about this?
That's the definition I had of a coach. What you were doing, that's it. No more. I did not go around looking on internet. I did not search for anything. I did not talk to anyone. I did not go, asking all what else is there out. I did not. I just knew what you are doing. That's it.
Wow. So that was your inspiration point, that what she is doing, I also want to do it.
Yes.
Right? Okay, that's amazing. But still, I want to know, what about coaching is exciting for you? Is it about many people impacting their lives, or how you are there out there for people, and how you can transform their lives? What is it that's something that is exciting for you?
The most exciting part is, I think, the most simple part for me, which is the connect. The connect that I get to form with so many people. And it's not just that I'm with them at their hardest time, like you were there for me in my hardest time without even realizing you were there, right? So I get to connect with them at their hardest time. And when their journey is, starting, and they get to a point where the things start to change, that transformation starts to show results. That's when they also start saying, okay, we also have someone, we can tell her this is the exciting news that's coming. So growing that connect, I think that's the most beautiful part of coaching.
connection, being there with that person or a group of people when they are going through tough time in their life, or not, or low in their life, not clear, and you as a coach being there, holding their hands and showing them the path, that there is a light at the end of the tunnel, I will take you there. So that's what is exciting, right, for you? Lovely. And when you did Million Dollar Coach Training 10 week, the system that we used for the 10 week, and now you, first of all, your experience of using that system, then I'll talk about now what is your client's experience, right? So first, what was your experience of 10 week, the system that we used?
Okay, we'll need more time for that, but then I think I will summarize it, like try to summarize it. I think my experience was more of, from where I began with the 5 days journey, right? From there and joining MDC, first thing was committing to a program which was 10 weeks long. That was the biggest thing for me, because I have been a person who would want to commit, but thinking commit, no, it's too overwhelming. So I would either end up over committing. So I even came with a term which is mindful commitment after MDC. Okay. I was like, yes, I can commit. So that was the first thing, committing for a program which is going to be 10 weeks. I have to show up every week after doing the assignments, not just ki aage dikha de, right? That was the first thing for me. And second is, I think I blossomed as a person. My qualities, knowing what I really need out there, made me understand and tell others what I want. And in that part, even if they don't agree, it doesn't matter. It doesn't bother me. Why? Because I want to take care of them. And it's for everyone, my close friends, my family, everyone. I want to take care of them. But I am seeing after 6 months, they are seeing today, Sonika is not there, or maybe she's not able to be there sometimes. But I'm like, I know how I want to be there. So that how I'm working on that, how by committing to something bigger than me right now. That's what I did with MDC.
Wow, committing bigger than what you are, who you are. And what changes, visible changes you saw in yourself, maybe in your career or relationship or health? What were you discovering about yourself during the 10-week process?
My routine, I think I'm really proud of my routine, sleeping early and waking up at 3 o'clock continuously, consistently. That was one of the biggest achievements for me. And getting that sleep cycle set, my health, I had, some hormonal issues with my body, and I could cover them up without any medication. I was on medication earlier, but then that also got healed very, very beautifully. I started working out. I started taking care of myself, not big workouts that I just began last week, but the smaller things that I could do after the surgeries that I had gone through 1 year back. But yeah, my bigger this. And then third thing was seeing the possibility of how my investment is going to come back, right? So that was the bigger part of it, having that faith that, I know I'll be able to do what you are asking me to do today. And that faith I invested, and I was like, I know it's going to come back, and I could do that. You already know I could do that.
Yeah, absolutely. And I also know, because you shared during the MDC about your relationships. Some realizations happened. You became a little bit more calmer and all. Why did that happen? Is that something in the 10 week that made you realize something, or what was that?
The 10 weeks, I think first week itself was a breakthrough moment for me. When I got to know my personality, how I have been for the past years and years. And I would say, with my personality, the biggest thing is fear. And I lived under fear for so long, which led to, anxiety, which led to other issues, stomach issues, digestive issues. For over 10 years, I was suffering through that. 10 years, which was huge for me. And the moment I learned about my personality is affecting my physical body like this, and I started taking care of it, I don't have any more stomach issues. No anxiety. I'm calm. I know where I'm going. And even if I don't know, I know I'll figure it out. That's the kind of confidence that came in. So I think that confidence started showing up in my relationships as well, right? When I'm conversing with anyone, they know that this girl now knows what she's talking about. And so, you become mindful, the other people around you also become mindful at the same time. So you understand, I think, how to uh, beautifully navigate and grow in a relationship. And that's very important for anyone to have success, right? Because alone you cannot do it. You need the relationship, that love, you really need that.
Yeah, absolutely. Your relationship with your in-laws, your relationship with your husband, your relationship with your friends, I think with your own parents. I remember you telling how this has improved so much,
Yes,
right, from
yes.
where it was to where it is now. Lovely. Thank you for sharing that. And now, what happened after MDC 10 week? What about your career? Like you were managing your, you are a doctor, so you have a hospital to go to every day, attend patients. You're a dentist, right? So you have patients waiting for you. And all. How did you manage doing MDC along with your full-time career?
Oh, that's beautiful. My morning routine, that's where it helped me. So I would wake up at 3 o'clock, do my things, and then I'll sit down with the videos and complete the assignments before I go to work. Okay. So I used to go to work at 9 o'clock at that time. And before 9 o'clock, I would already have 6 hours work, already done, taken care of. And in that, different things were included. I would do that. And after MDC ended, we had MDQL, which was just supercharged event. And the one thing that I had stated to myself during MDC Power Steps, in that part, what I told myself is I will have people asking and wanting to take coaching from me, wanting to share their journey with me before I finish MDC. That is the thing that I had told myself. And that is exactly that happened. And I had my first student, I'll say, my first student for the transformation journey before 10th of January when we had our last session of MDC.
Oh, wow. You manifested exactly what you wrote. Superb. I mean, that's how your manifestation power increases because you invested in yourself in every course that I was launching. You were there, you were learning, you were doing as it is designed. As I was telling you, I was asking you were doing, in fact, better than that. So that's why you're seeing the results. And also, Sonika, one thing that came out while you were talking is, and I want to share this with everyone, is she was working on her dreams before she walked out to work on somebody else's dream. So she was working on her dreams from 3 to 8 or 7, whatever was the time, and 9 o'clock she was stepping out to build somebody else's dream. So wow, Sonika, and this is really amazing. So now you completed 10 week beautifully, completed all the assignments, the live sessions, and got your transformation, experienced new you, discovered yourself, great relationship, worked on your relationship. Then after 10 weeks, now how did clients come to you? How is your coaching career now looking like? Can you take us through that?
It's amazing, Shilpa. It's like my, one side of lifeline right now because I enjoy doing that so much that, as I said, that connect, I enjoy doing that so much right now. Currently, for transformation alone, I have over 8 students right now. Okay. And those
Wow.
8 students are all really aligned to the transformation journey. And they know that even if they slip, what I had done when I tell them that this is what I done, they're like, we want to be like this, so you just keep us followed for that. I'm like, you're not gonna leave before you get transformation. They're like, yes, we know. And recently, like the latest student, the last enrollment, she began and she had this thing. She's like, I'm really struggling. I'm not having good days at office and all of it. We did the first week on this Sunday, first session on Sunday. I texted her yesterday. I'm like, how are you doing? She's like, I have not had such an amazing day at office in so long. That was just after the first session. And I was like, this is all I want in just first session.
Wow, and she has like 10 weeks or 12 weeks with you. Sonika, just to to give an idea to people who are watching this, who want to consider coaching as a career, as a well-paid career or not. So just tell them what is your earning from coaching, or just from coaching, and in how many months?
4 lakhs.
4
Just
lakhs
for coaching in 3 months.
in 3 months. Woohoo! A big shout out. This is big, right? Awesome. Very, very, very exciting to know this, Sonika. And Sonika calls herself as a result coach. She believes in giving results, right? And from where this came, result coach? Is the idea came from where?
I would say the inspiration is Tony Robbins, sir. I would say, I would like to say that because I was just, going through something and I just got to that post and I got connected to that word so much because, like, this is what motivated me, right? I was looking for the result. And I think a lot of us end up saying results, don't focus on the results, just focus on the journey. But I think it's the balance that you need to strike between your focus on your results and your journey, right? Because that's what keeps you motivated. You cannot just have one side of it and say it's going to be fine. No, you have to learn to balance that part. And I think that was the best part that I learned during MDC and after MDC, even better, because now I'm not just helping others, I'm also working on myself alongside, right, with you only. But yes, I'm working alongside on me and I'm helping others. So that gives me that balancing side, and I love that part.
Wow, so amazing. So balancing, right? And that's how you came up with. And you are also part of, after MDC, we have platinum membership inside our academy, which is called Becoming Unstoppable, for coaches to scale up, to brand themselves, to identify their niche, to do group coaching, to understand all the group coaching format and all. So imagine what all she is doing apart from being dentist. She's completed her coach training, got certified, got clients, earning good money, and changing lives, taking a lot of blessings. And now she's moving forward towards group coaching, impacting lives, like hundreds and thousands and millions of lives, right? So Nika, you are amazing. What are the last few things you want to share with people who are watching this to inspire them? What would you like to say?
Take action, don't delay, just take action. I think if I had just scrolled over your Insta ad that day, I wouldn't be here. I know so many people out there, they feel, they might get cheated or so many doubts and all of it. They're like, this is also the same, so whatever you're seeing, I'm not saying you're coming across me or you or anyone. Like, in all of it, if you are finding us, it's not by coincidence, right? It is your path, so just follow it. I really want to add one thing, Shilpa. The biggest thing is the all the courses of yours that I completed in just 3.5 months, from September mid to December end, right? In that part only I completed all your courses. And one day I was just thinking, if somebody had asked me, you have to do all these courses in this much time, I would have said, not possible, not gonna happen. But all I did was, it came to me, I trusted it, and I just went along. And that's how I could do it. If somebody asked me, what was your routine? This was my routine. But how did I do it? No idea, because I was doing so many other things, but the inspiration was just this one. If it has come to me, that faith, if it has come to me, it is for me. There's no doubt.
Wow, this is amazing. Beautiful lines. And also, that take action. And you also did one step at a time. That course came to you, you did it perfectly well, fine. Now the next and the next. And you didn't stop. I mean, last 3-4 months, 5 months, you're unstoppable. You're just continuously investing in yourself and growing and learning and knowledge, but also implementing it now, giving to people back. Whatever you gain, you're giving it back to the society. So that's amazing, Sonika. Thank you. You are such an inspiration. And once again, congratulations for being a platinum member of our community. And I'm so proud of you. All the best.
Thank you so much.